Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I am going to be your host this evening. Hope you're doing well out there. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Get yourself signed up for the quiz this evening by coming on over to this website, which is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get to that website, you're going to notice we're looking for some basic sign-up details from you. This includes a team name and email address, and then you're going to find a drop-down menu that asks you if you are or are not a part of the league. Whatever your league status may be, we welcome you to play with us here tonight. You can be playing super casually. Maybe you didn't know this game existed until moments ago. Or maybe you play with us religiously every single week. Whatever your particular situation may be, we want you here tonight. So get signed up by coming to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Fill out those sign-up details. Click that button that says Join Game. This evening, we're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Our first 3 topics are going to be question and answer style rounds, and our fourth and final theme of the evening is a picture round. All of these categories are going to have 10 questions in them, and here's how it's going to work. As I ask you a question right here out loud for you to hear, it will pop up in text on your virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. So you will be able to see those questions as I am asking them. Some of your questions tonight may have multiple choice options. The vast majority of them, if not all of them, are going to be short answer in their structure. It is your job to enter in the response that you believe to be correct, and then please make sure that you click the button that says Submit Answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. Yes, there is a countdown timer for all of the questions in rounds 1, 2, and 3, and you gotta keep an eye out for it and make sure that you always click Submit Answers before that 20-second countdown timer runs out. Let's say you have some time left on the timer and you want to change your answer. Please feel free, come up with a new response if you think you know what it is. Just make sure that you click Submit Answers again before the timer expires. In the event that you spell anything incorrectly, do not worry yourself about it. I'm able to see what you put as your response, and I will do my very best to make sure that if you deserve to get a point, you get that point. Hi there, if you're just joining us, I am Meredith. I'm going to be your virtual trivia host this evening. Get yourself signed up for tonight's quiz by coming to this website, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. We're looking for some basic sign-up details that includes a team name and email address, and then you can let us know if you are or are not a part of the league. If you're in the league, fabulous. You can check out your standings thus far in season 56. After 4 weeks, this is our top 10 teams right here. Well played, we drink and we know things. In the lead with 156 total points. And in that 10th spot, we've got Team Cockroach. For a full rundown of all of the league teams' details, head on over to nyctrivialeague.com/standings. Thank you all so much for playing with us this season. The final round of our game tonight, that one is going to be structured differently than our first 3 topics. Round 4 is the picture round, and I'm going to walk you through the specifics when we get to that point in the quiz. All right, everybody, it is your last opportunity to get signed up for tonight's quiz before we dive into round number 1. So come on over to this website, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, and fill out those sign-up details. I do have 2 rules that I ask that you all kindly abide by here tonight. Rule number 1, the most important rule of trivia: don't cheat at this game. We know you can look things up. That's not what we're doing here. If you want to cheat, go away. Rule 2, don't give away the answers in the chat. That's it. Let's have a great time this evening. All right, everybody, we're going to dive into our first round of the game. Welcome to all 41 teams who are currently signed up. From our first team to log in this evening, pieced it together, down to our most recent team to get signed up. Quiztina Aguilera, DBA Don Quizote. Love it. Very clever. Welcome to those two teams and every team in between. Let's dive into our first category of the evening. For round number one tonight, we are talking all about finishing the slogan. In this round, for each question, I am going to read you a slogan for some sort of company, and it is your job to fill in the blank for the slogan. So simply enter in the word or words that would go in the blank or blanks in the slogan. Let's do it. Round one, question number one. In cosmetics, maybe she's born with it, maybe it's blank. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybelline is the cosmetics brand in question. It says 98% of you got it right, but every single team who submitted a response got that one right. We're starting off the game tonight with a social. Question number two. In fast food, America runs on blank. America runs on Duncan. Duncan, your correct answer for number two. Well done. Our third question of the night. In insurance, you're in good blank. With Allstate, you're in good hands. Hands is your answer for number three. Every single team who submitted got this one right. Well played. We do have another social on our hands. I like to hear that air horn. It's been a few weeks since we've had any socials at all. Here's number four. In video games, blank blank, it's in the game. I am just looking for you to please fill in the blanks. I don't need the entire slogan. Blank blank, it's in the game. Your answer there is EA Sports, EA Sports. It's in the game. A little tougher. Question number 5. In banking, what's in your blank? Thrilled to see teams doing well in this first round. I assure you, we've got some tough things coming your way here tonight. We'll see, or at least fun and challenging in a different way than this first round. It's Capital One slogan here. What's in your wallet? Wallet, your answer for number 5. Our sixth question in this finish the slogan themed round. In shopping, save money, live blank. Definitely the trickiest one of this round thus far. I can see your responses coming in a little bit more slowly and getting some creative answers here. Some of you saying, save money, live more, live comfortably, live free or die. If you put live better, you got that point. It is Walmart's slogan: save money, live better. Question number 7. In publishing, all the news that's blank, blank, blank. It is the New York Times slogan: all the news that's fit to print. Fit to print. Your answer there. 3 more questions in this round. Here is number 8. In snacks, bet you can't eat just blank. This is a slogan for Lay's potato chips. Bet you can't eat just one. You all are quite familiar with this, as all responses were correct. Our ninth question in round 1. In home improvement, how blank get more done? Can't you just hear Josh Lucas's voice in your head? More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. Doing your keyword here because this slogan is how doers get more done. Doers, your answer there. Little tricky. Our final question of this round. In restaurants, no one out pizzas the blank. No one out pizzas the Hut, as in Pizza Hut. Don't out pizza that hut. Everyone got that one right. It was a wonderful first round. Quite a few socials. Easy start for us here tonight. Warming you all up. Let's see how our teams stand. One round into the quiz. We've got a big tie here for first place between these teams who have perfect scores thus far. 10 for 10. Hot Dog Hideout, Gravy Pun here, Avis and Bobo, Happy Bitches, Roll for Insight 3, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. We drink and we know things 12, 17, and 69. Swearwolves, Beetlejuice, Merkin Esquire, The Helsinki Syndrome, The Bombastiest Nando, Roll for Insight 1, Roll for Insight 2, Reading the Room, and Pieced It Together. Great first round to all of those teams. Did you know, everyone, that we do private events? If you didn't know, now you do. You can reach out to me, Meredith, at nyctrivialeague.com. We do fully customizable events. Here's my info in the chat. Check it out. Send me an email. Would love to hear from you. We host personal gatherings like birthday parties or baby showers. We also host virtual gatherings and in gatherings for your work colleagues. Maybe you're looking for something to do to celebrate the upcoming holiday season. Consider bringing us in. We'd love to work with you. Hope to hear from you soon. Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com. Our second round tonight is in the category of We Need a Team. We need a team. Let's see what that's all about. Here we go. Round two. In this category, you need to figure out what sports team across Major League Baseball, the NFL, the NBA, or the NHL these players belong to. Your answer will simply be a professional sports team. So you're going to get this very quickly, how this round works. But so you know, here out loud, these players, they're not actually sports players, but rather clues to get you to guess the correct MLB, NFL, NBA, or NHL team. Here's number one. What team would Mary Kate and Ashley, Tia and Tamara, and the Property Brothers all belong to? Mary Kate and Ashley, Tia and Tamara, the Property Brothers, they are all twins. So your answer here is the Twins, or more specifically, Major League Baseball's Minnesota Twins. Either are going to get you a point for your response. So you can simply put like the mascot for the team, like Twins, or you can put their full title, including the city. Let's do it. Here is round two, question two. We've got Gates, Hader, and de Blasio. Name that team. Gates, Hader, and de Blasio, they are all Bills. Bills, like the Buffalo Bills. We've got the hang of it now. Everyone who submitted got that one right. Question number 3. Raphael Warnock, Suzanne Collins, and Kirsten Gillibrand. You're right. I'm muted. So sorry, everybody. I was saying to Yellow Mayo here that you don't have to put the city. All that we need is the mascot for the team, like Senators for this one. Question number 4. Radagast, Harry Dresden, and Jerry Russo. Name that team. Toughest one of the round thus far. We've got Radagast from Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, Harry Dresden of Dresden Files novels, Jerry Russo of Wizards of Waverly Place. Wizards is your answer here, as in the NBA's Washington Wizards. Our 5th question in round number 2. We've got Thomas Aquinas, Mother Teresa, and Joan of Arc. Name that team. Thomas Aquinas, Mother Teresa, and Joan of Arc are all Saints, as in the NFL's New Orleans Saints. Saints, your answer for number 5. Our 6th question in this round, we've got Saturn 5, Falcon 9, and Delta 4. Saturn 5, Falcon 9, Delta 4. Jets was a really good guess, but to the teams who put Rockets, that is more specifically correct, as in the NBA's Houston Rockets. Question number 7, we've got Kevin O'Leary, Barbara Corcoran, and Damond John. They are all on the TV series Shark Tank as sharks, as in the NHL's San Jose Sharks. Sharks, your answer for that one. We've got 3 more questions in this We Need a Team themed round. Here is number 8, Richelieu, Red, and Pope Francis. Richelieu, Red, and Pope Francis, they are all Cardinals. Cardinals, as in the Arizona Cardinals or St. Louis Cardinals. And would you believe, portraying the character Cardinal Richelieu in the 1993 version of The Three Musketeers was none other than
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Tim Curry. You have just been Tim Curried, everyone. I believe he's on here as Cardinal Richelieu. There he is, over there, when the one where he's looking this way. Looking dapper as usual. Every single episode of season 56, or game, I guess, episode. That's a weird thing to call it, but that's kind of accurate. You're going to get Tim Curried this season. And it happened right there with Cardinal Richelieu. 2 more questions in this round. Here's number 9. We've got F-Pace, XF, and F-Type convertible. Name that team. F-Pace, XF, and F-Type convertible are all models of Jaguars, as in the NFL's Jacksonville Jaguars. 57% of you got that one right, and it does bring us to our final question in round number 2. Here it is, number 10. Anheuser-Busch, Carlsberg, and Grupo Modelo. Anheuser-Busch, Carlsberg, and Grupo Modelo, they are all, yes, types of beers, but more specifically, with a baseball bent, they're brewers, like the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers, your correct response for number 10. That brings us to the end of our second round of the game. Let's check in with our standings, see how it's going thus far. Did we shake things up a little bit? We do have fewer teams tied for the lead, I'm happy to say, and tied in 8th place right now with 19 points. Beer, Naked Ladies, Avis and Bobo, Jackash Incorporated, Two for the Drinks, Two for the Snacks, Swearwolves, The Helsinki Syndrome, and Pieced It Together, and tied for the lead with perfect scores thus far, 20 for 20. Hot Dog Hideout, Gravy Pun Here, Hoppy Bitches, We Drink and We Know Things, 12, 17, and 69, and the bombastiest Nando. Great game thus far to all of those teams. We're halfway through the quiz. If you're not in that top group, don't sweat it. We've got quite a bit of quiz left to go here tonight. Also, stick around after tonight's game. The movie quiz is back this evening. It begins as soon as we wrap up, and you can check out that game over at play.themoviequiz.com at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. It's so much fun if you haven't played already. And this season of the movie quiz is all about Shrek. The next few episodes, all Shrek related. So if you're a Shrek fan or interested to see what that might be like, please play the game after we wrap up this evening. Also, we will be back 1 week from today, Wednesday, the 25th of October at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Hope you'll join us for both of these. Our third category of the evening, we are talking all about rhyme time. In this round, all of your answers will contain a rhyme. Please make sure that all of your answers contain a rhyme. So for instance, if it's a person's name that rhymes, the rhyme must be present. So you can't simply put the person's last name. Something's got to rhyme in your answer. Let's do it, everybody. Round 3, question number 1. Fictional NASCAR drivers Cal Naughton Jr. and Ricky Bobby employed what nickname for their partnership, taken from a brand of seasoned breadcrumbs introduced by General Foods in 1965? Truly love seeing your guesses here. Keep them coming. If you don't know, write me something that could be right. Like, shout out to the team who put Panko Stankos. uh, call not Cal Naughton Jr. and Ricky Bobby. They called themselves Shake and Bake. Shake and Bake, your correct answer for number 1. Question number 2. In 1963, author Peggy Parrish created what title character in a series of children's books about a housekeeper who notably misunderstands figures of speech and takes them literally? Two different teams guessed this. I wish it were right. Nanny Fanny. Sorry, not her name. Nor is it plain Jane or Adele Literal. I loved these books. I remember there was one where she was asked to draw the curtains and she drew a picture of the curtains. It's Amelia Bedelia. Amelia Bedelia. Your correct response for number two. Question number three. Known for wearing an eye patch, what London born rapper rose to prominence in the 1980s alongside Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh crew and had perhaps his biggest hit, Children's Story, in 1989? That London born rapper known for wearing an eye patch happened to be my hint of the night. If you all follow me on Instagram at Trivia Meredith, you would have known this was going to come up at some point this evening. His name, Slick Rick. Slick Rick, your correct response. So follow me at Trivia Meredith. I do give away a hint every single game. So next one coming up 1 week from today on Instagram. Check it out. I'll help you just a little. Here's question number four. What president of France from 1995 to 2007 famously opposed the American invasion of Iraq in 2003, notoriously causing the US congressional cafeterias to change the name of French fries to Freedom Fries? That French president's name doesn't look like it should rhyme, but it sure does. His name, Jacques Chirac. Jacques Chirac, your correct response, not Jean Valjean. Question number five. First suggested by a college student in 1988, what flavor of Ben and Jerry's ice cream consists of banana ice cream with fudge chunks and walnuts? Ben and Jerry's certainly have quite a few ice cream flavors that rhyme, like wavy gravy or chubby hubby. But this banana flavored one is called Chunky Monkey. Chunky Monkey, your correct response for number five. Our sixth question in this rhyme time themed round. American psychologist Walter Bradford Cannon first suggested what rhyming phrase to describe a psychological response to a perceived harmful event or threat to survival? Clearly, we've got a bunch of psychologists or amateur psychologists in the house because you're quite familiar with the flight or fight response, or fight or flight. Either one, gonna get you the point there. Almost everyone coming in with a correct answer. Our seventh question in this round: what phrase is used to describe a form of securities fraud that involves artificially inflating the price of an owned stock through false and misleading positive statements and then selling the cheaply purchased stock at a higher price? That rhyming phrase to describe the type of securities fraud is pump and dump. Pump and dump, your correct response for number seven. Three more questions in this round. Here is number eight. What is considered to be Charles Dickens's first novel is a serial novel first published in 1836, commonly called The What Papers. This name is also used in a song about a group of triplets in season 3 of Only Murders in the Building. Incredibly catchy song from a fake musical. Uh, Steve Martin sings and can't get through it. It's which of the Pickwick triplets did it, as in the Pickwick Papers? Pickwick, your answer for number eight. Two more questions in this round. Here is number nine. Question number nine. Rum, curacao liquor. Thank you, Dante. Orgeat syrup and lime juice are the ingredients of what tropical cocktail that is claimed to have been invented at the restaurant Trader Vic's in Oakland in the 1940s? Come here. Didn't mean to scare you with Dante's bark. I didn't like it either. Some very good guesses coming in here, some rhyming cocktails. It's not a Bahama Mama, but a Mai Tai is what's being described. Mai Tai. And our final question in this rhyming round: anything that you might need, I've got inside for you. Sings what purple object slash companion of Dora the Explorer? Remember, your answer needs to rhyme. That companion slash object on Dora the Explorer is a backpack. Backpack, your correct answer for number 10. That does bring us to the end of round number 3. Let us check in with our top teams. 3 rounds into the game with 1 round left. We've got a tie in 11th place with 28 points between Hot Dog Hideout, Hoppy Bitches, Team 578, and Team 578, as well as Why Not Zoidberg, tied in 6th with 29 points. Beer Naked Ladies, Jackass Incorporated, Swearwolves, The Helsinki Syndrome, and Pieced It Together, and tied for the lead. These teams have perfect scores going into the final round, 30 for 30. Gravy pun here. We drink and we know things 12, 17, and 69. And the bombastiest Nando's. Very well played, everyone. It all comes down to this final category of the evening, the picture round tonight. We are talking all about soda pop brands. Soda pop. Where are you from? Call it what you will. But what I'm looking for here are the names of the specific brands that you see depicted. So please name the type of soda that it is as specifically as you can. In this round, you're going to see 10 images of different soda pop brands with the logos erased from the cans or bottles. It is your job to name the brand based on the image. Underneath the 10 images, you're going to find 10 numbered blanks. So kindly write in the name of the brand on the corresponding numbered blank. You're going to have 5 minutes to work on this round with your teams. Then we'll go over your correct answers and move into the final question of the game, the tiebreaker question. I say we do it, everybody. Let's get right on in. Please name these brands. Blue, before I get started, this is a good question. I don't mean the parent company, like if it's a Coca-Cola brand, I'm not interested in that unless it were specifically the drink that is called Coca-Cola. So please name what you call the drink. Great. Hope that clears that up. Let's do it. 5 minutes on the clock, everybody. Here we go. See you soon. Hi, everybody. We are halfway through this here picture round, looking for the names of these brands of soda pop. Be specific, please. Once again, if it's a Coca-Cola brand drink, unless you think the can is the drink that you call Coca-Cola, please do not put the parent company, but rather the specific name of that type of drink, the brand. Okay, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, and we'll see how you did. We are nearly there, everyone. If you haven't already done so, now is an excellent time to click that submit answers button. We'll see how you did in this soda pop brands round in just a moment. I've got some answers for you all from this picture round today. We are looking for the brand of soda that you see in front of you. Scoring up a couple more here before we dive into number one. Okay, number one, that is A&W. Specifically, that's A&W cream soda. But if you simply put A&W, sure, I'll give it to you for that one. Number two, that is Barks, as in Barks root beer. Barks has got bite. Image number three, that is Fanta. Wanna Fanta? Don't you wanna? Number four is Mellow Yellow. Number five is Mountain Dew. Number six is Mug. Number seven is Orangina. Number eight, we have Stewart's. Number nine, that is Surge. It's a kick in a glass. And number 10, that is Schweppes. Schweppes, ginger ale, Schweppes. Okay, that does bring us to the end of this round. Let's see how you did. What was the toughest one here? What was the easiest one? The hardest one of this round was Stewart's root beer. The easiest one was A&W. All right. Well done. We are on to our final question of the game, the tiebreaker. As always, your tiebreaker is going to have a number as an answer, and your goal in placing your response to the tiebreaker is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number, which means, of course, you can guess over or under the number in the event that you're part of a tie. Whoever's closer is going to break that tie, and we will post the results of the tiebreaker for the top 15 or so teams over on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League as soon as we're able to do so. Let's check it out. Your tiebreaker question tonight. In what year did PepsiCo acquire the manufacturing rights to Mountain Dew? The original recipe for Mountain Dew came about in the 1940s, but it wasn't until 1964 that they were purchased by PepsiCo and put into wide distribution. 1964, your correct response for tonight's tiebreaker. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you had fun with the game this evening. We will be back 1 week from today. That is Wednesday, the 25th of October at 8 o'clock Eastern Time at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Hope you join us for our next game. Stick around, everybody. The movie quiz is beginning any moment now, as soon as I end this stream. And you can get your fully interactive answer sheets by going to play.themoviequiz.com. Thanks again, everybody, for being here. Let's check in with our final standings for the evening by heading on over to the winner's circle. Finishing up the quiz tonight in a tie for 17th place with 36 points. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, Ballad of the Homeschooled Boys, and NOMEM. Tied in 13th with 37, Jack Ash Incorporated, Team 578 and Team 578, as well as individual contributors. In a tie for 9th tonight with 38 points, Hot Dog Hideout, Hoppy Bitches, Why Not Zoidberg, The Helsinki Syndrome. Tied in 3rd this evening with 39 points, Gravy Pun here, Beer Naked Ladies, We Drink and We Know Things 17, Swearwolves, We Drink and We Know Things 69, and Pieced It Together. And tied for the lead tonight, 2 teams coming in with perfect scores of 40 for 40. We Drink and We Know Things 12, and the bombastiest Nando. Thanks again, everyone, for being here. I have been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Thank you to Peter for helping to make this game possible, making that picture round. Thank you to the rest of our writing team for putting together excellent content, having great ideas. Thank you to Cullen for making this possible. Thank you to Murr and the rest of the Rizio team for creating the software you all played the game on tonight. Stick around, folks. The movie quiz is coming your way right now. Good night, and thank you.